Hello friends, welcome to Riddhi Legal. Today we will discuss the important MCQ on the Indian Contract Act 1872 on the very important topic privity of contract. So let's begin. The first question is, the Indian Contract Act 1872 contains provision for privity of contract under A. Chapter 1, B. Chapter 2, C. Chapter 3, D. None of the above. The correct answer is D. None of the above. The privity of contract specifically is not mentioned in the Indian Contract Act. This question was asked in the Jharkhand Judiciary Examination in 2016. The next question is, doctrine of privity of contract was evolved in A. Dutton versus Poole, B. Twiddle versus Atkinson, C. Jamna Das versus Ramavatar, D. Chinnaya versus Ramaya. The correct answer is answer B. In this case, the doctrine of privity of contract was evolved in 1861. This was asked in the Uttarakhand Judicial Examination in 2013. The next question is, which of the following is correct meaning of the privity of contract principle? A. Parties must maintain the privity of contract. B. Main objective of the contract must be maintained. C. Only parties to the contract may sue on it. D. None of the above. The correct answer is answer C. Only parties to the contract may sue on it. This is because the doctrine of privity of contract restricts a stranger to contract to sue. This question was asked in the UP PCSJ examination in 2006. The next question is, in case of non-fulfillment of contractual obligations, only the parties to the contract can sue each other. This statement may be called as A. Privity of consideration, B. Privity of contract, C. Both A and B, D. None of these. The correct answer is B. Privity of contract. This question was asked in the Himachal Pradesh Judicial Examination in 2019 and also in 2017. This is a very genuine and question and the answer also, but you have to focus on the question. The next question is, a person who is not a party to the contract but has some interest in consideration of that contract, A. Can enforce that contract subject to certain exceptions. B. Can enforce that contract. C. Cannot enforce that contract. D. None of these. The correct answer is C. Cannot enforce that contract. This is because the doctrine of privity of contract cannot be enforced by him. The next question is, the expression privity of contract means that A. A contract is a private document. B. A contract is a contract between the parties only. C. Only private documents can be contract. D. A proposal only. The correct answer is answer B. That is, a contract is a contract between the parties only. This question was asked in the Odisha in 2018 and also in 2014. Privity of contract means the contract is enforceable by the parties only and other persons have no right to enforce except some circumstances. The next question is, in India, a person who is a stranger to the consideration, A. Cannot sue the contract, B. Depends on the conditions, C. Can sue the contract, D. None of the above. The correct answer is answer C. Can sue the contract. This is because a stranger to the consideration in India can sue for contracts but not in England. This was asked in the Haryana Judicial Examination in 2013. The next question is, the doctrine of privity of contract means that a contract is a private affair between the parties. B. Consideration can be supplied only by the parties to contract. C. The contract can be enforced only by a civil and private action. D. Parties to the contract can sue and be sued upon the contract. The correct answer is Answer D. Parties to the contract can sue and be sued upon the contract. This is because the doctrine of privity of contract is the common law of the contract, provides that contract cannot confer right or impose obligation arising under it and on any person or agent except the parties to it. This is a very important question and it was asked in the Delhi Judiciary Examination in 2014. This topic is also very important and the questions are extremely very important. The next question is, privity of contract means A. In contract between private parties, government can sue. B. A stranger to a contract cannot sue. C. A contract between the private parties. D. None of the above. The correct answer is answer B. That is, a stranger to a contract cannot sue. This is because the reason I've explained in the previous question, and this question was asked in the Odisha examination in 2012. The next question is, the parties to the contract alone can enforce the contract. Identify the relevant doctrine to it. A. Doctrine of lis pendens. B. Doctrine of restitution. C. Doctrine of privity of contract. D. Doctrine of frustration. This question and answer must be known to everyone because of the topic, but still you have to focus on the question, and this question is very important. So the answer is C, that is doctrine of privity of contract. This was asked in the Delhi Law Officer Examination in 2015. The next question is, MC Chaco versus State Bank of Travancore case is related to A. Breach of contract. B. Privity of contract in India. C. Restitution. D. None of the above. The correct answer is B, that is privity of contract in India. So you must remember the case and the doctrine. This was asked in the UPPCSJ in 2013. The next and the last question of this series is, a contract is concluded between two parties for the benefit of third party. The consideration is provided by the third party. The third party, A, can sue to secure its benefit. B, has no locus standi. C, has to persuade the promise to sue. D, has to reconcile to the fate. The correct answer is answer A, that is, can sue to secure its benefit. This is because when a contract has been made for the benefit of a third party, he is authorized to enforce that contract in his name. So this also is a very important question, and I hope you really like this video and the topic. So guys, do share with everyone, and I'll be continuing this series of contract and IPC. So till then, bye, take care.